Right, it's hard to guard, and it'll wear you down. Now, there's things that we have to get better at, and there obviously, but we've got to continue to grow, and if we do, then we can be a really, really good basketball team, and I think that's where we're at now. But we do have a weapon with that three ball, and over the course of a game, you can defend it well, but eventually you got to pick your poison a little bit. They're a special group. They're great to coach. They respond. They show up to work. They support each other. The only time I got mad at them today, quiet Dave. The only time I got mad at them today was when they didn't celebrate enough on some good plays at the end. I don't want it to be workmanlike. I want it to be where they enjoy every second of playing together, because it is a special group, and I enjoy being around them. You start to get nervous or anxious about games, and you show up and you get to see your guys, you feel really good because of the guys you have, and because you know that they'll go to war and they'll go battle. So this is a special team, and hopefully the community can embrace them and come out and see them. And we got to start filling Taco Bell Arena, because we got something good going on here. And that's not an individual accolade. That's a credit to every assistant, all the players I've had here. I haven't made any baskets since I've been here, so it's pretty amazing that it feels like I just got here some days, and you look up and you've been here 8 years, and it goes by quick. But I'm just grateful to have the quality guys I have now, and all these great guys I got to coach before, and so it's humbling when you think about it. And but like we talked about, this group, there's a lot to be excited about. It's sitting at 8-1, and a team that's going to get better, and we're going to continue to fight to improve, and that's what they do every day.
You've mentioned this team's unselfishness quite a bit this season, being a big part of the success. Yeah. One of those people definitely seems like it's Justinian Jessup, who I was asking his teammates earlier. He's the unassuming sniper. You just do not, he's so chill on the court. He hardly ever smiles. For fans that kind of want to get to know a little bit more about him, what would you say about him? What's he like when he's just around you guys?
Through the recruiting process, I just remember getting to know, he was so quiet, he was hard to get to know. And, I didn't really have a feel for him, but then there was little telltale signs along the way when I'm like, man, this kid is tough-minded. This kid is a great kid. I just kept seeing all these little signs as we recruited him. And then when we got him here, boy, he even exceeded my expectations of what a worker he is, what a great team guy, what an unselfish. All the things that we want our program to be about, he just represents at the highest level. And, sometimes when a guy's that quiet and doesn't need your attention and doesn't need you maybe don't appreciate him as much as you should. And, so I got to remind myself every day how lucky I am to have a kid like Justinian. And we're pretty grateful to have him and have him doing all the things that he's doing for this team, because, he rubs off on everybody else, and a guy like that makes everybody else better. I know that's what makes him so good, is like, how are you supposed to guard him? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be on the other bench trying to figure that out, because when he gets going, it's pretty tough.